Welcome to chemistry under periodic table. This is chemistry under periodic table. The periodic table is a chart of elements placed according to the order of increasing atomic number. So this point is simply mean that the elements on the periodic table are arranged according to their increasing atomic number. For example, we'll try to check on the periodic table here. I have a periodic table with me. So as you can see, the element on the periodic table, we have the first one here is hydrogen. As you can see, hydrogen here. So this hydrogen, it has atomic number. Take note that the number on top is a mass number. Then the number bottom there is a atomic number, or can call it a proton number or electron number. So as you can see here, we have 1 here. Then as you can see here, we have helium. There is helium there. There is 2. As you can see, we have 1, then 2 there. Then here we have lithium. As you can see, we have 3. Then we have 4 beryllium here. Then 5 here. Then 6 there, 7 there. So as you can see, elements on the periodic table are arranged according to their increasing atomic number. So this point you need to understand it clearly. Instead that the elements on the periodic table are arranged according to their increasing atomic number. So we can count from 1, 2, 3, 4, going down. So as you go down the periodic table, the atomic number increases. So this is a simple demonstration of the periodic table. As you can see, we have this point which say atomic number is a property of elements used to place them in order on the periodic table. So then from here we have important features of the periodic table. So we have, as you can see, we have going this side of period, then these are groups. So under periods, we have period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6, period 7. So periods can go up to 7. So from 1 to 7. So the horizontal lines, this line, example we have, example here, we have on helium here, we have period 1, then we have period 2, period 3, up to 7 there. So the horizontal line, these lines, we have period 1. So I'll give you a simple demonstration on the period table here. So this is the period table with me. So I'll say this is period 1, period 2, period 4, period 5, period 6, period 7 here. So this was period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6, period 7 here. As you can see, the period 7 is here. So from here we have period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6, period 7 on hydrogen here. So we have 7 periods on the periodic table. Then the vertical lines, these lines like this, we call them groups. So we have group 1, group 2. Then these elements, transition metals, they don't have any group. They don't belong to any group. Then you have period 3 here. Group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7, group O, which is group 0, which is group 8. So periods can go up to 7. Then group can go up to 8. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7, group 8. So groups can go up to 8. Period up to 7. So as I said, take note that as you can see, this is a symbol for element, which is X. Then we have A here and Z down there. So A represents what we call relative atomic mass. So you need to know that A is atomic mass. We can also call it relative atomic mass, which is A. At the same time, we can call it a mass number or nucleon number. Then Z is a proton number. We can also call it a electron number or atomic number. Then when you subtract A minus Z, you get what we call the neutron number. Then point 1, in the periodic table, as you can see, elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number. As I said, the atomic number, the number which is down there, as you go down the period, they increase. As you go to the right side, the number increases. As you go down again, the number increases. The point 2 says, elements with a similar electron configuration are placed in the same group. So elements with a similar configuration. So when we talk about configuration, we get this one. Example here. I'll get a simple group 1 elements. The first one will have a lithium. Since we're saying that electron, so it means we need to get the electron number. And I said that the electron number is the number which is down. So as you can see from here, we have the first group 1 element is lithium here. As you can see, lithium. So lithium, it has an electron number of 3. So when we want to write the configuration for lithium, we know that the first shell carries a maximum of 2 electrons. So we're going, so this is 3. So we're going to divide this 3. So we say this 3, the first shell carries 2 electrons. Then the next one is 1. So because when you add 2 plus 1 to give us 3. So as you can see, the last number there, when you say 2,1, it will give us 2. So lithium is in group 1 because it has the last number there, the valence or the outer electron 1. Then again, on go for sodium. Sodium, it has 11. So this, we're going to write this into configuration. So the first shell, we know that carries 2 electrons, so I'll write 2. Then from there, 2 electrons, we're going to say 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. Then we remain with 1 electron, so we're going to write 1 electron. So as you can see, all elements from group 1 have a valency or the outermost shell or outermost electrons of 1. So each element is having the outermost shell of the group number. So the outermost shell determines the group of an element. So elements, point 3. Elements with similar chemical properties are placed in the same group. So which means elements from the same group, they have same chemical properties. Then now, next chapter is period. Next chapter is period. So when we talk about period, the first point is that the period is a horizontal row of elements in the periodic table. Then as I said, the periodic table has 7 periods. Period 1 contains 2 elements, which is hydrogen and helium, as you can see from period 1. Period 1, we only have helium here, and also hydrogen. Then period 2 and 3 contains 8 elements each and are called short periods. So these are some properties of the periodic table. Then now, progression of properties across the period. As we move across the period from left to right, the metallic nature of elements decreases, which means as we move from left to right, the metallic nature of element decreases. So which means on the left hand side, we have more metallic nature compared to as we move to right hand side. They change from metals to non-metals. So we need to know this principle very well. Then electronegativity increases. So electronegativity is the relative ability of an atom to attract the pair of electrons in a covalent bond. The atomic number increases by 1 between successive elements. So don't forget these properties. We'll continue later. Thank you very much.